Well, it's time to go frame the minister for giving a bad gift. Welcome back to Jade Empire. Oh, I didn't automatically teleport in. The Jade Empire, in which we replace a gift with a different gift. And apparently that's gonna be seen as a big old insult and get the minister in trouble.
There's nothing like being embroiled in a bit of politics to get the blood moving.
Yes. Everybody loves politics. Can't steal anything out of any of these
my good friend.
baskets.
What a pleasant surprise to see you here, in the glory that is the Imperial City. Well, everywhere but here, it seems. Woe is to Minister Sheng that the only place available was this filthy dockhouse.
I thought this was supposed to be a ministry hostel.
You were not alone in that assumption. It seems it was recently procured and has not been modified for ministry use yet. Remember that the Ministry of Harmony controls executions and taxations. I shudder to think which landed them ownership of this fine establishment. Ah, well. Minister Sheng is so pleased to be back in the Imperial City that he even forgives you for not closing the Great Dam back in Tian's Landing.
Oh,
However,
awesome.
I'm afraid I don't have time to speak with you right now. I have to prepare my report for Judge Fang, by which I mean to watch over this honor gift.
Honor gift?
Yes, a valuable offering for the mighty Judge Fang. Without it, he might turn me away before I can even make my report, condemning me to the horrors of Tian's Landing forever. But with this gift, he is certain to appreciate the depth of my admiration and respect. So much so that he might give me a new posting right here in the Imperial City. Understandably, with so much riding on this gift, I am loath to leave it in the care of these Imperial soldiers appointed to watch over me during my visit. The Ministry of Harmony offers pitiful wages, and I do not put much stock in the purchased loyalty of these guards, particularly toward Minister Sheng.
Oh boy. I could guard the honor gift for you.
Minister Sheng is grateful for your offer, particularly since I've forgone 2 nights' sleep to keep watch on my treasure since my arrival. Minister Sheng hasn't slept in 2 days. He would like nothing more than to leave this honor gift in the care of a trusted associate while he gets some much-needed rest. Unfortunately, I don't know if you are the most reliable individual. You removed the pirates who troubled Tian's Landing, but you never closed the Great Dam for me.
I mean, nobody can close the Great Dam now. Because I kind of destroyed the controls, but leave that part out and just focus on the fact that it can't be closed, so you can't blame me for not closing it. Yep. I guess I have to kill you then. No, I'm not going to do that. That is not going to impress the sneaky spy types. You can't meet Fang without getting some sleep.
Minister Sheng is very tired, and Judge Fang is difficult to deal with even at the best of times. Very well. I will give you the honor of guarding my treasure. The rest of you guards, out! You are no longer needed here. Someone Sheng actually trusts will watch over my honor gift while I finally get to retire to my bed.
Minister, are you sure this is a good idea?
You dare to question me? I know your mind. You are plotting against Sheng. You plan to steal my treasure. Get out! Get out of here at once! Minister Sheng will now go for some much-needed rest. I'll return in the morning. Keep a close watch on this gift until my meeting with Judge Fang tomorrow.
Don't worry, it's in good hands. That was a really exaggerated hand motion. Who closes a cabinet like that?
Judge Fang will be here any minute. Quick, out of the way! I want Fang to see me standing beside the honor gift when he enters.
Oh, I'm actually going to witness him getting it. I didn't realize. I didn't realize I'd be there at the moment of the gifting.
I bid you warm and humble greetings from Tien's Landing, O great and honorable judge. I'm eager to present my report. I'm sure you will find it most interesting.
What's that you have there for me, Shang?
You have a keen and observant eye, mighty Fang. I have brought you a gift, a small token of my esteem for you.
Turtle's eggs? What is the meaning of this, Shang? You dare mock me with this insult?
No! There must be some mistake!
I understand all too well, Shang. These eggs are your way of getting back at me for assigning you to Tien's Landing. But I will have the last laugh, Shang. I banish you to Tien's Landing. Wait there until I summon you back to the Imperial City. It shouldn't take more than a decade. Or two.
Wait! Judge Fang! Please come back! No! You did this to me. You have disgraced Minister Sheng. I am doomed to remain trapped at my wretched post in Tien's Landing forever. No, Minister Sheng will not accept this. Judge Fang has not heard my report yet. I will not return to Tien's Landing without giving my report. I refuse to abandon the glories of the Imperial City. I simply won't leave. You can't make me. Nobody can. Minister Sheng will not be moved.
Yeah. I think you're going to get moved. Oh. Another configuration for the Infernal Machine. He's just going to plop down there and refuse to go back. He's going to throw a tantrum. What is... Huh. How did I never notice they get that little blue circle under them when you have them selected? Alright, let's talk.
I can't leave the wonders of the Imperial City behind again. Not like this. I refuse to go back to Tien's Landing. I will stay right here until Judge Fang returns to hear my report. Surely he can't hold a grudge forever. Can he?
I think he's gonna. Yeah. I think you're screwed, buddy. I think it's all over for your career. Alright, nothing else I can steal from you, is there? Okay. Is there anything else I need to do before I go to the arena? That's at the arena. Could go back and report on that. Might get a level before the arena fights. I've got one more thing for the machine. I guess I'll go do that. So those are both in the same place. Oh, I've only got a few quests left. So yeah, that's in the arena, right? Right. Yeah, Heart of the Empire Tavern, which is in the arena. Then that's an arena. Okay. Okay, we'll head back that way then. Head back to our landing spot. Make a run through the market district and go back to where our flyer is. Accept some Inquisitor's favor. Go to the weird machine and make another item. Then there'll be nothing left to do but go to the arena. Other than that trapped girl I left back in the mines that I'm never gonna rescue. Aww. Never gonna rescue her, poor thing. But I'm following the way of the closed fist, and therefore I do not care. No more excuses. Your father was always full of excuses, too. It tires me to no end. You know what you have to do, so go do it.
Please, Purveyor, don't send me in there. I'm scared those things will see me before I can get into the cave. Please, don't make me do it.
I have been patient with you, Jinlin, but your father has been dead for almost a week now. It is time for you to pay off his debts. It's a little kid, dude.
No, I will go. Please don't hurt my mother. I'll get the artifact for you. I promise.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to do the dark side on this mission.
What do you want?
Well,
You're working for Purveyor Shuji, aren't you? Please don't tell him I haven't gone yet. I'm going now, even though it will probably get me killed.
who are you and who is this purveyor?
Don't know the Purveyor? I'm sorry, I thought... Never mind. I'm Jinlin. Is there something you want?
I thought you might need some help.
Thanks, but I need to find a way to kill spirits. Purveyor Shuji wants me to fetch an artifact from an emperor's tomb in the necropolis, but it's filled with ghosts. The Purveyor is... He threatened to sell my mom to slave traders if I don't get this artifact. I don't know what to do. I can't fight ghosts.
Well, you know who did a really good job of fighting ghosts in the necropolis? Oh, well that looks like a closed fist option. She obviously doesn't have any money, she's in debt. Why don't I just get rid of Purveyor Shuji for you?
But he has my mother.
Oh, right.
And I don't know where he's taken her. If you kill him, we might never find my mother.
I don't know what to do. And I didn't save before this. I didn't know this was going to happen. I'm afraid if I do this one, then I won't actually find the mother. Don't worry. I'll kill the Purveyor and find your mother.
No, I don't want to risk it. My mother is the only one I have left. I'd rather die in the tombs than risk my mother's life.
Okay, well, that's not even an option. Okay. I can do it, but it'll cost you.
I don't have anything to give you. My mom and I are very poor, or we wouldn't be working for Purveyor Shuji. I overheard Shuji say the artifact was in an old emperor's tomb. I bet there's a lot of stuff in there you could take, once I get us inside. I don't care about anything but the artifact. Anything else is yours.
Well, as long as there's something in it for me, I'm alright with that.
Really? It would be very dangerous, and I don't have anything to give you in return. Are you sure you want to do this?
I never back down from a good fight.
I see. Well, thank you just the same. I don't know what I would have done if you hadn't offered. The tomb is over in the necropolis. The door is locked, but I can sneak inside and open it. I just have to be careful not to alert the ghosts. If you really think you can get rid of the ghosts, I'll head over to the tomb and wait for you there.
Let me ask you some questions first.
Sure. What do you want to know?
Tell me more about this artifact.
I only know what Shuji told me, and that's not much. He called it a pestle and mortar. It's a bowl and a mixer, I think. He said it had something to do with a recipe. I don't know if you use it to make something, or if the recipe is in the bowl already. Anyway, the purveyor is very interested in it. I've never seen him so anxious.
Why are you working for him?
My father worked for Purveyor Shuji until he died. He left last week to retrieve the same artifact for the purveyor. The ghosts must have killed him. When my father disappeared, he had some of the purveyor's equipment. Now Purveyor Shuji says we must repay him. My mother works for him, but I don't know where he's taken her, and I have to sneak around ghosts and other beasts to fetch the purveyor's trinkets and baubles.
Why doesn't he get it himself? Because he doesn't want to get killed.
That kind of work. He likes to get other people to do it for him. Besides, the tomb is locked from the inside, but there's a small opening. He says I'm small enough to fit through the crack in the wall. I don't mind that as much as the ghosts. The tomb is filled with them. Once I'm in, I'll just be killed.
Alright, see you later.
Great. I'll wait by the steps of the Emperor's tomb. I'm sure you'll find it easily enough. See you soon, I hope.
Well, hell yeah, I got closed-fisted points. Just for conversating. Just for conversation, I got some closed fist. Well, let's go do this while we're still in this area. And then we'll go back to the necropolis later. For like the third time I've got to go back there. I'm going to have to go back there again, even more later.
Sa iriagawak, kokonato siri panoniniku.
Yep, it's no longer a problem. Whatever that is on your face, it's not a problem anymore.
Sa iros tiusyat, saro rasipa ukar ir napsoaku.
Usair kokonato, tanatia, katanano, shafatoyo, kokonato siri panoniniku.
Yay, I'm allowed to start my training with these guys. Maybe that's not such a good thing. You honor me with this opportunity.
Ipaner nuko iwa ir, nikasanarir, iruru ninua sa ir kana. Sata tawe ir, wanawa fukuno sukut nia awafawa ir sutok.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I needed to go to the Necropolis for. So now I can do 2 birds with 1 stone. Oh. That might be like the end of this chapter, and then I can't come back to the city, though, so I guess I'll have to wait and do that after. Do that after the arena. Yep. What can I expect when I arrive? A new beginning. You'll be a Lotus Assassin, blah, blah, blah. I'm not buying into your creepy old religion, dude. Worshipping the Emperor and his weird masked compatriot.
So, things are looking up. You've gained the favor of the Lotus Assassins. With the recommendation of the Inquisitor, the others will welcome you as a recruit. You can slip into the very heart of their lair.
It's not the only thing I'm going to slip into.
Seek the favor of the Executioner, but it isn't necessary now. A path to the Lotus Assassin Fortress is open.
And after we find the evidence against Death's Hand, you will take us to the palace to find Master Li?
I promise, little Dawnstar. After we get what I want from the Lotus Assassins, the palace is the first place we will go. You have permission, so there won't be any trouble entering. It's only after we have the evidence against Death's Hand that they might notice something is wrong.
And then we'll have to make our escape in the Millennium Falcon. Wait, wrong game. We'll worry about that when the time comes.
It would still be good to get some information first. Sagacious Zoo might know something. We should ask him.
Where is he?
Where is he?
Well, you should be more careful of who you trust.
I'm over here trusting your dumb ass. No. Actually, yeah. If I did that, none of you would be here.
That is true. I wouldn't trust any of the ragged homeless you have collected. No offense meant to those of you who are actually homeless, Dawnstar.
Oh,
If Sagacious
snap.
Zoo has gone to warn the Lotus Assassins, you need to move quick. If he's just run off, he is no longer our concern.
Zoo would not turn on us.
The Lotus Assassin Fortress is in the far end of the necropolis. They shouldn't give you any trouble. Just appear confident as you enter.
Okie dokie. I'm going to do the task for the other recruiter first, because we haven't even been to the arena yet.
That is your decision. I suppose it doesn't hurt to make certain they trust you, but you should not take too long. Sagacious Zoo's actions are troubling. The executioner in the arena will want you to demonstrate your ability as a combatant. Finish with him and hurry back.
Oh boy, is there anything you want to discuss before I get moving? Anything personal?
I don't understand. You've gained the favor of the Lotus Assassins with a fair amount of ease. What else is there to speak of? Is there something you are wondering?
Tell me about yourself.
About me? I am Princess Sun Lian, the Heavenly Lily. What more are you worthy of knowing?
Tell me about Silk Fox.
Ah, the shadow behind my public self. How else can a curious princess learn what really happens in her domain? I don't have time to interpret the veiled statements of advisors, so I became a thief, an assassin, whatever I needed to be. People will not speak to the princess. Bad news kills the messenger first. Silk Fox knows how to persuade. That is how I learned about the activities of Death's Hand.
I'm sure you find being Silk Fox exciting as well.
There is a freedom in it. I have the resources to go anywhere in the secrecy to do anything. If I wished it, I could be quite carefree. But that is not what I have found in practice. Instead, I see how my father's reign has twisted, and I know I must do something.
Tell me about your first love.
You announce your questions like a wild animal with no warning of the claws you unleash. Proceed slowly, lest you turn me away.
Well, tell me about your time at court, then.
I do not like to speak about that. I try to avoid the court as much as possible. It is filled with sycophants pandering to the fancies of my father, with little or no concern to their own dignity. It is distasteful.
Sounds like politics to me. It doesn't sound very interesting.
The Imperial Court performs a necessary function in a very inefficient way. When I succeed my father, there will be quite a cleaning out, but with Death's hand manipulating him, that day seems less and less likely.
Tell me about your
I
childhood.
do not remember ever being allowed to just be a child. My mother died when I was born, shortly before the end of the long drought and the fall of my uncles. I was in the care of tutors too afraid to punish me and too ingratiating to teach me anything useful. I quickly found ways to sneak away from the palace. They dared not report my excursions for fear they would be punished. They would scurry around all day trying in vain to find me.
What did you do in the city?
I met the people, the peasants, the homeless, the thieves. Such a different world from what you see from the palace walls. They never realized who I was. I'm sure they would have been terrified of the army storming in to rescue me. Most just wanted to be left alone. That life was exciting, but also useful. Even Lotus assassins overlook the beggar on the street, but she still has eyes and ears.
Okay, well, now will you tell me about your first love?
That's better. I like that you listen, although your request is still very improper, unless you make me a little more comfortable. I have already shared something of myself. Can you tell me something about you? Is there anyone that you care for?
Ugh. Ugh. Well, there is one person, a noble.
A noble. How romantic. Aloof, separate by class and breeding, unattainable for a peasant, normally. Wanting someone you can never have, love you can never show in public. Such loneliness should not exist. I have contributed to that. The princess behaves as she should, reinforcing the very rules I despise, all to protect Silk Fox. Which one am I?
You are Silk Fox. You take what you want from whomever you want. That is where happiness lies.
If the freedom you suggest is there, I have never felt it. I have hidden within this costume so I would not have to conform to what others want. It feels more like a retreat than a victory. I can show strength, certainly, but only by hiding my true nature.
You cling to traditions that should be left behind. Clearly you want more. I can provide that.
As princess, I cannot pick and choose what rules of the Empire I follow, not if I'm trying to restore the glory it once had. You taunt me with feelings I cannot have and dare not want, and it is my fault for encouraging you. You are unlike any woman I have ever met. It's funny, I turned many men into fools with charms similar to those you now direct at me. I truly did not understand the power we hold. Why do we not rule?
Do you really want to? Does Silk Fox have the courage to do what would be necessary?
Now you sound like a revolutionary. I no longer know if you speak of personal desires or the fate of the Empire. Perhaps you see them as the same.
My personal desires are going to be the fate of the Empire. If you don't demand what you want despite the consequences, you cannot claim it as worthwhile.
You asked me to tell you of my first love. Until this moment, it was the Empire. Until this moment.
Ugh.
Now I see how I have been a slave to tradition, how I have worked to save an empire that does not satisfy me. When we take control back from Death's hand, there will be changes. After all, things got this way because of foolish weaknesses.
Now you sound like Silk Fox. Now you have my attention.
Your attention? Until a short time ago, I would not have thought that was an option. You intrigue me.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I can accept intriguing. I would prefer stimulating.
I am sure you would. Again, you treat me like the foolish boys I have tossed aside in the past. I think I like that. You may regret what you have done here. Do you know what it will take to satisfy me now that what I want is so important? We will have much to discuss once we dispose of Death's hand. I look forward to a stimulating conversation.
Yikes.
Do not hesitate for too long. Sagacious Zoo's sudden flight has made our task somewhat more urgent.
Not really. Nothing's really gonna happen. We'll talk to the rest of these guys in the next video.